All parents, no matter who you are or where you come from, want our children to be safe and secure. For those of us who are Black and have children or adults who have autism, we live with a different reality of safety. Many of our children and adults with autism may have communication challenges where they may not speak, or perhaps they don't understand as clearly as someone else. They may use aggression as a form of communication. They may not even comprehend some of the nuances that we take for granted each day. Can you imagine what this could look like for a Black autistic individual who was stopped by a police officer? Perhaps they may not know how to respond in such a vulnerable situation and may display signs of their autism, which can appear as non-compliance. Unfortunately, many police officers are not given enough tools and training to properly assess a situation and de-escalate it well enough so that no one gets hurt. In the next video, you will listen to an audio clip done by Esther Dillard. This recording is the first out of 4. The series explores what it's like to be Black, autistic, and safe, and it encourages a national conversation about police reform as well as advocacy for those who come in contact with the police. Yes, this conversation might be difficult. Yes, it even might be something that is very sensitive to many people. However, when we talk about issues like this, it's the first step to change. And we definitely want to live in a world where everyone, no matter your ability, race, or creed, feels safe and secure. For more information on the series and to hear an extended version of the first clip, take a look at our description below. You will find all the information needed to continue watching. As always, don't forget to share this video, like, and subscribe. That way you don't miss any of our future videos. Take care. Cheers for now.
Hey everybody, it's Esther Dillard with the Black Information Network, and I have a series that's running for the next 3 weeks. It ran part of last week through this Sunday, and it will be running again for the next 3 weeks. It's called Black, Autistic, and Safe. And I talk to those who are on the autism spectrum, as well as parents and advocates and experts about the need for police reform and how police are trained when it comes to dealing with those on the autism spectrum, especially when they go through a mental health crisis. That's this Sunday on the Black Perspective at 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. And again, for the next 3 weeks, you'll be hearing this series. If you'd like to check out the first one that ran throughout last week, you can go in the description below and click on the YouTube channel, look at it, listen to it, I should say. And then if you'd like to, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can get alerts when I upload a new episode. Thanks so much. And I hope you can check it out. Black, autistic, and safe. 3 adjectives you hold close to your heart when you're Black and you have a teenager or adult with autism.
Get on your stomach!
That's the sound of Eustis, Florida police officers yelling at a severely autistic, non-speaking 20-year-old Black man. According to West 2 News, in Daytona, the man had wandered away from his home in 2021.
Get on your stomach, dude! Get on your stomach! I don't want to do it again!
Someone called police to report a Black man about 6 foot tall with no shoes trying to open a door to their home. Police find him, tase him, and have guns drawn. It's Louis Graham, and his family says he has a mind of a 4-year-old. He can't speak and wears diapers, but police think he's just not following commands.
Put your hands behind your back!
His mother, Roberta Cruz, showed up on the scene. She told West 2 News she was terrified that if he wouldn't have gone down when police tased him, they might have shot him. It's her worst nightmare. Medical Express reported in 2019 an estimated 1 in 5 teens with autism will be stopped and questioned by police before they turn 21.
When people go, police training, yeah, they do need to be trained, but it's not a 2-hour lunch and learn.
That's Color of Autism founder Camille Proctor. She says often people with autism stopped by police aren't as fortunate as Louis Graham. She shared how in 2012, 15-year-old Stefan Watts, diagnosed with Asperger's, was having a meltdown at his home in a suburb of Chicago, Illinois.
So the family plan, which they worked out with the hospital and the police, was that if Stefan got to a point where they couldn't handle him, they would call the police and the police would take him to the hospital. This particular day, things escalated, but then they de-escalated. So when the cop came to the house, the dad said, "It's okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine." Well, the cop pushed the dad, who was very weak, out of the way, and they ran in the house. Stefan got scared and he ran to the basement. So when he ran to the basement, all the parents heard was pow, 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 and he was dead. The cop said that Stefan pulled a knife on him, but it was in fact a butter knife. And so, in my opinion, he was murdered in his own home.
She questions why other means couldn't have been used to de-escalate the situation. The Chicago Tribune reports officers have been called to subdue Stefan 10 times in the last 2 years, using tasers at least once. You'll hear from Stefan's sister next week in part 2 of our special report, Black, Autistic, and Safe. Renee is hoping to change the system to make it safer for teens and adults on the autism spectrum. And if you'd like to hear an extended version of this story, listen to the Black, Autistic, and Safe Extended Part 1 this Sunday on The Black Perspective at 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm Esther Dillard on the Black Information Network.